Most people believe that US, Canada, and the UK is the only foreign country. You can visit Caribbean islands and have an exquisite vacation. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Chef Dakers. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. Please don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and share with your friends and family. So 3 weeks ago, I took a vacation to Curacao, and Curacao is a part of the ABC Island, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. Although it's not in order, but it is considered, well, it is the ABC Island, although it's not in order on the map. Yeah, I don't know if you understand what I say. Also, Curacao, Aruba, and Bonaire, they are a part of the Netherlands, I think. Don't take my word for it, do your own research. So I visit Curacao, and I told you guys that I will do a video and let you know how you can get to Curacao. Of course, Curacao is a visa-free country. I know that release some stress, because person wonder, I say, oh, I want to visit Curacao, but I don't have the visa. No, you don't need a visa to go to Curacao. At one point, you have to have a US visa because they didn't have an airplane. Now they have a straight flight from Kingston, Jamaica to Curacao, and that is Jet Air. Alright, so Curacao is a beautiful island. It is a handful of Holland. That's how beautiful the island is. It is vibrant in colors, the people are friendly. The island is it's just nice. I would recommend it to anyone want to have a getaway vacation from home. You know, just go and enjoy yourself. I would recommend Curacao to anyone because the island is so beautiful. It is a very small island, I would say, divided into two parishes, Ochabanda and Punda. Now, Ochabanda is like, as I mentioned in previous videos, Ochabanda is like downtown and Punda is like uptown. Punda is more for tourists like myself. Punda is more like for tourists, and Ochabanda is for just the locals, really. That's how small the island is. You can tour the island within a day or 2 days. Yeah, it's very small. Nevertheless, though it's small, it's a great place to visit. There's lots of attractions and activities you can do if you should take a trip to Curacao. Now let's get down into details to get to Curacao from Jamaica. Information that I will be telling you in this video, it's based on my recent experience to Curacao. So if you want to go to Curacao tomorrow and the information I'm tell you now change tomorrow, don't come back to me and tell me say me give you no wrong information. Please. Information that I'm giving you, it's based on my experience. Alright, so how to get to Curacao? Of course, you need a passport. You need a passport. Passport. The little blue book with the whole heap of page them and the number up at the top, and your date of birth, and your occupation. You need one of that. Now for we big people, we don't have a passport. Go look button passport. Sickening. So first you need a passport. How them say this? How them normally say this? Valid up to 6 months? No. You need a passport not expiring within 3 months. You don't need a passport. A passport will not expire for now. Sure. That stress me out. So you need a passport a valid passport if you're visiting Curacao from Jamaica. If you're watching this video from a different country, the requirements may be different. I am not sure. So I am telling Jamaicans watching this now, you need a passport. Number one, you need a PCR test to visit Curacao. Now the PCR test, you have to make an appointment. I did not make an appointment to do my PCR, and PCR test, the results come out within like 3 days. So I didn't know that I have to make an appointment. I did an emergency PCR and I paid 25,000 Jamaican dollar. Yes, it's expensive. Unfortunately, I had to do my PCR test twice within the same week, because I did my PCR test today, then the airline called me saying that the flight canceled, so I had to do over the PCR test. But before you take your COVID test, of course you're going to purchase your ticket first. That's the first thing. And don't buy a ticket today to travel tomorrow or the next 2 days. No, buy a ticket a month before, or 3 weeks before, or 2 weeks before, so you have enough time to do the necessary information, the necessary things to travel to Curacao, right? So after you purchase a ticket, then you're going to take your COVID test. Once you take the COVID test, you have 2 forms that you need to fill out to travel to Curacao. Now, normally they will give these forms on the plane, but no, they're not doing that because of COVID. So you have this one that you call PLC and an immigration card. The immigration card, it is mandatory, and the PLC, it is mandatory also. The PLC means passenger locator card. I'm not going to tell you, give you all the information, because I don't want this video to be long, so I'm going to leave the link in the description or leave a picture on the screen so you can see. These forms, they are mandatory. If you don't fill out them, when you reach at the airport in Curacao and they ask for it, if you cannot present it, just know so they must send them back to your yard. With no business, you're going back to your yard. So you have to fill them out. Zine, we're good on that. Alright, so after all of that, then I think it's the PLC. When you fill out the PLC and you do your COVID test, you have to upload the copy of the COVID test in the PLC form. I don't remember, but I'll leave the information so you can check for yourself. Alright? Now, after all of that, you've done your bio ticket, you do your COVID test, all of that. The next step, when you arrive in Curacao, you have to do another COVID test, and this one is a follow-up. Just if you're then at the country, well, I thought it wasn't necessary, but I think it's necessary. Even though it would be a waste of money and waste of your time, when you're then at the country 3 days and you have COVID, you come back to your yard, it's a big waste. But I think it's necessary because it's a small country and they're trying to, minimize the spread of coronavirus. So I think it do necessary. So all you need to do when you do a COVID test at Jamaica, you test negative, wear your mask. For the 3 day then, no go nowhere until you do the 3rd day antigen test. It's a follow-up and it is mandatory. If you don't go do it, if you miss it, they might come dig you up and ship you back. So make sure you not do it. Alright, we're clear on that. So that one is called a 3-day antigen test in the country. Zine. Alright, so activities, what you can do in Curacao. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Curacao is a handful of Holland. The island is very beautiful, especially on Punda side. And Punda, as I said, it's the uptown Now, one of my favorite thing in Curacao is Queen Emma Bridge. Queen Emma Bridge, it connects both city, Ochabanda and Punda. So without Queen Emma Bridge, you can't get across to either Punda or Ochabanda. So they have this floating bridge. It's very, very, very long. I don't know how long it is, but it's very long across the sea. Now, why the bridge floats, why it moves, it's because of how the country set up. Oh God, they make that country there, make the sea go so, and yeah. Me don't know, you have to go there for yourself and actually see. But I'll insert a video, a clip in this video so you can see it. So when the bridge opens, it opens so boat can pass, ship can pass, but don't worry, they have a ferry, so when the bridge opens, the ferry can take you across both cities. And they have 2 ferries, so you don't have to worry, say, boy, you go wait on the ferry there, about half an hour till it lower, then it come pick me up. You don't have to worry. 2 ferry them have. 2 ferry and you don't pay. The government take care of the persons who operate the ferry, to my understanding. Now the buildings in Curacao, they are very colorful. A tour guide told me that when the Dutch came to Curacao, all they had was white. All the buildings were white until the Spanish. This is information that I got. This is not my information. Until the Spanish came in, they started to use multiple colors. Also, I was told that most of the yellow buildings are government buildings, which is very, very cool if that is so true. Yeah. There's so much to do in Curacao. I didn't do much more than just walk, browse, shop, spend on my money. But there's so much more to do. You can visit the ostrich farm. I went to the ostrich farm. It was amazing. You can go to the Hatter Cave. You can go to a lot more. If you love what them call that something this diving skyscraper. What them call that something there? Where you dive. That's something there. If you love diving, there's a name for it and I don't know the name, but I know there's a name for it. But if you love that diving something there, you can do it. Curacao is the best spot. They have the best spot for that. Scuba diving. Okay, no? Scuba diving. Scuba diving. If you love scuba diving, Curacao have the best spots for you. And there's so much to do on the island. The hotels, they're beautiful hotel. If you want to go to Curacao on a budget, please do not, I advise you not to stay at any far hotel or any far Airbnb or any far guest house, because taxi fare in Curacao, it's very, very, very expensive. It can cost you like $20 to $30 just to get into the city, and trust me, it's not far. It's like 10 minutes drive. I pay $40 from the airport to where I was staying in Ochabanda. I'm not telling this for discourage you, so I'm not going to the place now. Go to the place, experience it for yourself, but ensure you get somewhere that is close in the town, close in Ochabanda town or Punda. Yeah. Bus fare, it's very, very, very cheap. Bus fare is like 3 guilders, and 3 guilders is about maybe $1 US or less. It's not expensive. Also, I recommend when you go to Curacao, you can change over your US into their money. You can change it bit by bit. I don't know what's your budget like, but my budget was, I won't even say my budget, how much money I brought with me, but I changed my money bit by bit, little by little in their money. It works out way better for me. Especially when you go to stores and you ask for the price for something, they give you in US. And you know, sometimes, especially in Jamaica, we kind of kill people with US. We don't get another same money. So make sure you change over your money in Gilda. Their money their money is called in Gilda, so change over your US in Gilda. So for example, their rate, everywhere you go, it's the same rate. It does not fluctuate. So if you change $300, you get like $500 something Gilda, and $500 Gilda can last you for 2 weeks. Trust me. Yeah, the money worth it. And their money is more than Jamaican money. 25 Gilda in Jamaica is almost 3,000 Jamaican dollars. Alright, what else you can do in Curacao? Stay tuned for the next video because this video is getting too long. So stay tuned, I have more information on Curacao, more activities, what to do, where to shop. Stay tuned.